Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm clean shaven. I have haircut. Looking good. For a change. I'm actually looking really pink. I look a little pink on the screen. What do you guys think? Maybe I should dial back the color a little bit? Let me get my little color dial. I could even go all the way blue. Or even really blue. Ah, all the colors. All the colors. Just blinded myself there for a minute. There we go. For some odd reason, with the the color correction with my camera, a green light actually gives me a decent color. I don't know why. Okay, where we are starting today's episode or stream out, you see I have lots of ender tanks here supplying just water up into rock cleaners. Why have I have so many tanks? It's because the factory tech pipes don't pipe water that quickly. Well, they start off piping water quickly enough. It's just when they get to about the second or third machine, they just can't keep up. So I opted just to make several tanks with several fluid extractors to pipe into several rock cleaners. So let's get around there, shall we? Okay, so again, after yesterday's stream, I went a little nuts, as I do. I make big things. I have lots of rock cleaners here, cleaning all of the stuff that I'm getting from. Actually, we'll get to that in a second. They're just pouring resources into the wall of stuff, and we have chaos essence. Is that chaos essence? Yes. So we've got a chaos essence. We can get into silent gems finally. So that's cool. I have no idea what I'm doing with that though. But dialing back to where the rock crushers are, even dialing right back to the cobble gen. I've basically retooled for a cobble gen over a smooth stone generator. It just works better. I mean, yes, you're getting free smooth stone, but with an electric furnace, which is like completely overclocked, we don't have like a huge issue converting cobblestone into smooth stone. It is really quick. Although I could actually place in a fourth overclocker there to like make it instantaneous. I don't really need to, because the amount of cobble I'm getting from the cobble gen isn't really enough to warrant it. But we are getting a steady stream of like a smooth stone there into the rock crushers. They're doing their thing and making here. Now, I did also figure out a way to have a cutoff switch, and that is with the entity detector for random things. Like I've got with my Empowerer, it's looking down this track, the return track for the gems going into the cleaners. If it detects something, I think up to about here, it sends a signal off to shut off these auto ejectors coming from the rock cleaners, and it also shuts off these redstone engines, basically supplying the the smooth stone to the cleaners. Now, the amount of rock cleaners that I've got there, so I didn't quite get the ratios right for 1 cobble gen, you only really need about 2 rock crushers. So if at whatever stage we want to increase the amount of resources coming from this, I have to either consider it's like some other form of getting cobble generated. For now, it's fine. I don't have to worry about it. We are getting a good number of resources in, a good number of resources out. And we have what we have here. Now, we are getting I'm starting to void appetite now. Whatever. Voiding lapis, that was bound to happen. I don't really need to like go for a whole setup for like netherrack or what have you. I feel like I don't really need to. I could, because a little bit later on with Tinkerer's Smeltery, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to look at some sort of netherrack generation. I'm hoping we get into Evilcraft before then, and that won't be a thing. And I just noticed my soundbar for the Winamp was not showing. Okay, so today we're going to be putting things away for Tech Reborn. We're not going to be touching that today. We're going to get... yeah, I just got to remember where that is. This whole thing with Chaos Gems? I have no idea what I'm doing. I also had, as I was playing last night, I actually had to roll back a save. Thankfully, the backups were definitely working, so that was great. I only lost about an hour's worth of play, but my quest book decided to corrupt itself with a crash that I had sustained. Now, I think that was also the reason why I did sustain the crash is I had actually run out of memory. Now, we're at 4.2 gig, more or less, like memory running now. Let's see after... Oh, jolly good. Yeah, so let's see after the stream what my memory is ticking at after a couple hours. I'm still sure there is a memory leak there. So, into the quest book, shall we? Back to some true magic. Chaos Essence. I have not actually picked up the Chaos Essence yet. Let's get, say, 16? I don't know how many of these I actually really need, but we'll just get 16 anyway. What's next? Enriched Chaos Essence. How do we make this? Chaos Essence. Ah, okay. Fairly easy. It's just glowstone and redstone, which I have on tap. Actually, right here. Both the redstone and the glowstone. So we'll take a stack each there. It'll just feed through and make some more glowstone for me. Alright, a crafting table would be probably good. I've made up a crafting table over here. Oh shit, did I just pick up a heap of crap? Yeah, I did too. I tried to skirt past there and not pick up anything, but it was not to be. Right, so we now have the Enriched Chaos Essence. So we'll claim that quest reward. Right. So what's in the box? One of these days we're gonna have loot chests that actually mean something. Although, in saying that, in one of my further loot chests, I actually managed to get a Valkyrie lance, which I had not seen before. Okay, for some reason, really bad frames looking over there. Not so bad frames looking over here. Probably because of all the extra entities that we're now just rendering. I wonder if it's got something to do with Buildcraft. Or something. There's something in my world that is causing a lot of lag. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. It's not unplayable. I've played with worse. Right. So, with the material grader, you have a chance to increase the material stats. Oh, I have a material. Is there actually a book for silence gems? Okay. Oh. Unfired Chaos Iron Ingot. Right. I just want to check the quest, because apparently... Oh, collecting chaos. Maybe we should be looking at that first. Passive chaos pylons passively generate chaos over time, while burner chaos pylons use fuel to generate chaos. Really? I could filter off the... trying to think. Although we do have a supply of coal coming through the washing side of things. How much coal? Not a great deal. Yeah, we could just like pull some coal. I'll actually pull the coal run from my mana generation. I'm not using a huge amount, and I believe the amount of mana I'm generating from the tree farm there should be enough. At least I think so. Just to keep things ticking over. So, pylons. Pylon. Right. Chaos core. Enrich plus a block of quartz. Ah. Is there a book? At silence. Silence gem manual. Yes, there is. Let's make one. Now, thanks for the scrapping here. I actually have a supply of books. And there's no silence gems in there, but I have silent gems over here. So one of those, ta-da! That should be a quest. Getting started. Introduction. Blah 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 blah. Okay, mod progression. A rich tool building system. Yeah, okay. We're not really looking at tools. I want the gems to fly. This is what I want from this thing. I wish to be able to fly. Okay. Pickaxes, blah blah blah. Yeah, uh-huh. Not interested, right. Right. Blocks, items, tool, armor, and parts. Enchantments. No. List of everything. Ooh, holding gems? Chaos gems. I think that's... The chaos gems are sort of like reusable potions. They run on chaos energy. Blah, blah, blah. But standing near nodes and all pylons will work too. Right. So, what's armor? Many tiers. Oh, okay. Tool souls, not very interested in. What's soul skills? Tool souls as they level up, meh. Enchantment tokens? Alright. I assume one of these pages has a lot of the tokens that you want. Lifesteal, Unbreaking, Vengeance, whatnot. Okay, so those are holding gems. I can't see myself using those, to be quite frank. Burning fire aspect. Yes, the whole chaos gem side of things I want to look at. Furious projectile reading. Oh, here we are. Gravity. Oh, that doesn't do much. Ooh. I'm sure there is something here. I need a silence gems expert. Silence gems flight. It is possible. If you have a flight chaos gem. So maybe it's flight, not flying. Aha. Flight, better, okay. Mystical agriculture. RF tools. Right, so how do we... Ooh. Alright. So we're going to have to look at this, like the chaos pylons and stuff like that. Chaos pylons. Chaos pylons are effective compared to nodes. They produce more chaos. They don't have any useful effects. The two types, passive and burner pylons. Burner pylons require furnace fuel and produce more chaos than passive pylons require no fuel. Like nodes, pylons require direct line of sight to transfer energy. Blocks that receive chaos should know. Okay, Players can receive chaos from greater distances. So what are chaos nodes? Okay. Chaos orbs, chaos altar. That's something that we have to look into too. Chaos altar serves two purposes: it recharges items that store chaos, and can transmute certain items. Altar can receive chaos from any other chaos producing block, and stores a large amount. Place chaos storing item into altar's first slot. Right, put input item in the left slot, catalyst item in the bottom slot. The catalyst will never be consumed. Aha. Right. How much chaos have I got? Not a hell of a lot. Now, quest book wise, okay, we'll make one of each of the pylons. Pylon. So that require. Okay, so we need chaos cores. We've got enough. I only needed 8. We've got. Actually, no, I don't have enough. Huh. I need another 16. Huh. Well, luckily, actually, admittedly, I've left this thing run for about 8 hours or so. More or less. It's too bad we can't make the actual essence blocks. Okay, now we've got enough. I don't have the quartz. So we're going to have to track down some quartz. We'll knock some more of that up. And then... Whoop. Actually, I think there's some quartz here. Yeah. Squeeze my way through here. Yeah, my mob farm doesn't seem to be like making as much loot as it used to. It could be just due to my location to the actual farm itself. Yeah, I don't know. But I suppose the thing I really should ask myself, how much chaos do I really need to sustain a good amount of flight? Because that's pretty much the only reason why I'm doing it. Yeah, let's burn it all. I'm just debating how I'm going to actually use the chaos pylons, and actually what I could do, I would still have the coal end back up at the Botanium farm, but applying I'm only guessing how to actually apply fuel into these chaos pylons. If we could basically just fill the that's a passive one. I'm missing a lot of everything. Right, that's the chaos cores. Obsidian and... Oh, we're going to need redstone, a furnace. Oh, I'm going to need 2 passive... do I really need 2? No, we'll get the 1. We're still going to need redstone we have. We're still going to need lapis. We're still going to need obsidian. And of course, as we know, my obsidian is generated mainly from the loot chests. I think that's over here, actually. Yep, let's grab a couple stacks. Because I can. The other thing I don't have is a diamond. That we can get from behind this wall. So, just from the 8 hours of sifting, I managed to pull down like 195 diamonds. Not too shabby. Actually, let's make 4 of these. Again, I have no idea of how much chaos we're going to need. So, let's experiment, shall we? Oh, I didn't get the lapis. You idiot, Ray. You idiot. You need the lapis, which is this one. Okay. Sure. Passive chaos pylon. We can make 2 of these, and yeah, okay. Let's make them both. Actually, I'm an idiot because I shouldn't have made them both. I am now going to need to get another. If I was going to make them both up. Oh. Okay, hang on. I'm still going to need to, like, pull down another 4. Another 4? No, I'm going to need... I think I need 16 for the next one. I mean, yeah, we could we could just have a passive one standing by. We'll figure this out. Okay, so chaos enriched, boom, done that. Right, another chaos core, done that. Okay, missing the blocks of redstone. And I'm going to need a furnace. Easier said than done. Because generally... okay, there's definitely nothing in that breaker and there's nothing in that furnace. The other thing I could do with that furnace too is to help speed things up, right? I could feed it like cobble from another source that I have. Or I could, there's another cobble gen I've got sitting over here I could pipe into. I could do that if I really wanted to. Again, it's stuff that I don't really need. Now, I came here for cobblestone. Actually, speaking of cobblestone, and the cobblestone generators, let's grab some cobblestone, eh? So we can knock up the furnace. I do have a hopper, so that's going to help. So one furnace. Right, so we got a passive one. Okay, so we got the collecting chaos part done. Does this have a GUI? It does. Right, so I think I see. Right, quest-wise, claim that. Glowing roses. Glow roses are simply roses that glow. Why not have them all? I don't think I actually need this to progress, so we're not going to bother. Chaos altar. Yes, I do want to make a chaos altar. What do I need to make a chaos altar? Okay, chaos altar is... Okay, so... I think I'm going to be running close. I think I'm going to be running very close when it comes to the amount of chaos I have. Oh, shit. I need one more piece of chaos. Darn it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to flood the sorter. Not the sorter, the You know what I mean. The thing. We're going to go and pull down as much smooth stone as I can muster. And we're just going to flood the rock system. In fact, let's steal that. Do 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 do. I was trying to bypass the cats, but that's not conceivable. Right. So what we could do is actually we'll take our hopper, right? We place our hopper there. So I think it's either I'm not getting very many graphical updates from here, or it's actually pumping stone quicker than I think. Each operation from Buildcraft actually takes 4 pieces of stone. I can't be too sure on that fact, however. I don't think there's actually anything in that chest left. Oh man, I just need one more piece of chaos. I really screwed up there. And I mean really screwed up there. Alright, while we're waiting. The grading materials I can't make either. Let's have a look at Psi while we're waiting. This thing with the ectoplasm, I think it's we can just bypass that. I think if you're playing gated mode, you'd have to do something with these, but I don't have to. Right, start off with Psi. You're going to need to construct a basic CAD. Okay, so well, actually, let's dump the rest of the smooth stone I have in my inventory, so we can get a little bit more space. I think now we're starting to. Now, my bottleneck now is actually the speed of items coming out of the pipe. Give me Buildcraft Silicon any day. Redstone engines are the pits. Alright. So, rod... space constructor. This doohickey. Okay, easy enough. I reckon. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, lava waders again. It's not the first time, probably won't be the last time. Over the edge. Right, I don't have any pistons there. I'm pretty damn sure I can either A, make, or B, have pistons over in this crafting table here. Or not. Going back a few more. Missing iron, missing wood. Alright, but both things we can get fairly quickly. Right, wood and iron. So, I've seen Direwolf20 has joined the modern Skyblock 3, I wouldn't say arms race. It's not an arms race, but he's joined in the madness. Okay, the only thing I'm missing there is gold. Don't think I've got any gold around here. Do I have gold over here? Nope. Nope. And nope. Alright, fine. We'll have to go back to the main sorting area. And I think that's gold. Right. I think I only need to make one of these. I don't need to make 6. So I think we can just do at psi maybe? Maybe there's not that many things there? Good. There isn't. Iron, okay. I think that's what that I need. I don't know. Yes, we're good. Quest reward. Right, let's probably utilize this area. Oh my god. Right. So claim that. Psydust. It's not Psyduck. It's Psydust. Charm of life. Don't know. So Psydust. You get it from either crushing Psy metal ingot. Psy gem. Manufacturing, crushing. What? You get Psydust by using a wand on redstone in the world. Oh, thanks, Dots. On red, like, is it just redstone or you like a redstone block? Because that to me reads, well, to my mind, I feel like it needs a block. Just redstone thrown on the ground. Oh. Okay. Maybe I need a better wand? Maybe that's a thing? Because that's the frame. Ah. Okay. Ooh. You just got one level point. Unequip your rod and press C to use it. C. I don't think that was the options, controls, conflicts. Escapa, clear grid, escape, extra function. What else is conflicting with... Okay, done. Controls. Show conflicts. What's that conflicting with now? Toggle special, maybe? Haha! Okay, welcome to the leveling menu. It looks like you've got acquainted with your yes, with your new brand new focusing rod. This menu serves as your school for the mod. And this is your first tutorial. Don't worry, this is the longest one and has to teach you the basics. To get started inscribing spells, you need a spell inscriber. To cast your spells, you also need a better rod than the one you have right now. One with all the components. Look up the various rod component, frame, crux, notch, source, and optionally varnish, and create one. You don't have to make another frame. You can put your current rod, which is effectively just a frame, in your crafting grid to revert it to a frame. Lastly, spells also need to be put into spell nodes, so make yourself all of that stuff and let's get rolling. Oh man, that's one hell of a checklist. Right, so frame, crutch, notch, source, and optionally varnish. So that's technically step one. Oh, I've actually got like a thing on the side. Ooh, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Huh. Can I place that in there, or... It says we can use another frame, but oh well. So, what I want now is... That's the humble. Minor, okay. So that's the humble one. The quick is gold. Bright is glowstone and gold. And this is swift and the radiant. I don't have side gems. So the radiant one we can't make. What's the best? Maybe the swift? That's the radiant. Oh, I can't. Okay, so the okay. Ooh. Oh, I can actually make the bright one. I can make that one right now. Maybe no, I can't. Okay. So you have to start small. All right. You gotta start small. Now, did I... You won't be able to get the best for a bit since you need to go through the lessons to get the knowledge to do it. It kind of sounds like that good old fun mod that we know, Thaumcraft. You can't do all the good stuff until you've gone through the shit stuff to start off with. So that is that. Okay. So what I wanted was iron. Oh, actually iron. Iron. I have iron in way too many places. I could pull it from just about anything. Right, so... Oh, I'm missing redstone now. Alright, fine. Could grab some redstone. Maybe I should make up another crafting table. Not a crafting table, another... I have crafting stations everywhere. Yep, stretching onto lunacy. Right, boom, boom, boom. Let's even put those in there, that in there. Right. So the humble one. We put that in there. We shift click out that into there. Right, what next? The minor notch rod. Right, so that goes in there. The glowing rod source. That goes in there. Varnish. Oh. So I think the varnish is maybe just like color. What color do we want? Let's go with black. I just want one, thank you. I think, yeah, I've got a feeling the varnish is just flavor. It's flavor text. Okay, it's saying that you could actually use the focusing rod as a frame. I don't believe it. I could make a gold frame. Yeah. Let's make one slightly better. 'Cause we can. Okay. No idea what this all does. Okay, C. Okay. So I've done that. Lastly, spells need to be put into spell node. So you make yourself all that stuff, and let's get rolling. Right. So spell nodes. The fuck? I did see this. You're going to need a spell inscriber as well. Okay. Okay, spell inscriber is possible. Oh, frag. Seriously? An empty map, eh? What's the one thing I didn't actually save from the scrapper? Is paper. Man, I thought you could actually get paper from books. You used to be able to. Actually... Oh. Yeah, let's go all the way over here to the wee little cave farm I've got over here. That's going to net me actually enough. No, it's not. Not quite. What do I have in here? Oh. Aha! I'll take the lapis too. Why not? Spell note is next to the inscriber in JEI. Thank you. I think I gotta make the compass. I should really make some run speed stuff. It would make things a lot quicker. Also, probably a shit ton laggier too. Right, spell inscriber, empty map. That was a lying thing. It was never going to give me an empty map. Okay, one of those. Okay, spell inscriber. Very good. Spell node. Oh shit! You're oh. How many spell nodes do you think I should make? Or do we make like one of everything? Okay, we've completed a quest from there. 4 at the moment. Okay. What? Just 4 regular spell nodes, or mix and match them? We'll just stick that in there. I may just have to stand here and grab some arrows. Yeah, you can't really use the other ones at the moment. Alright. Thanks for the help, Dot. I mean, this is definitely something you really do need help with. Alright, so I got 4 of those. Alright, so wrong button. Okay, after you're set with all that you need, open your spell inscriber by right-clicking on it. You see a large grid. This is where the magic happens. The inscribing system is less of a traditionally complex inscribing system and more of a simple sequence of actions. To add a piece in the grid, right-click any part of it and select the runes that come up. I've got a feeling I'm going to need these. I knew I was going to get a whole heap of stuff in my inventory that I didn't want. Right. Okay, so that's a name. Ah. Okay. You put the spell nodes in the rod in the thing to the left on the rod constructor. So how do you get to your inventory? Inscriber help? Delete rune. Switch focus, tab, show tooltip. Caster? Oh, I see. Ah. You put the spell nodes in the rod in the thing to the left of them on the rod constructor. But you have to program your thing. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the book. Okay, you can program them by right-clicking them on the spell constructor. The only thing I can actually see is actually select. No. Delete room. Okay, so if I want selected, delete. Okay. Let's go through all the buttons first. Shift grid, clear grid, Control Shift delete. Enter. Oh, that's still the same as click. Hang on. The runes that are available are Select Caster and the Trick Debug. Tricks are the most important part of the spell. That means... Oh. In our case, the Debug trick is an exception as it writes a value to the player's chat. Start off by placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. When you left click on the selected caster, you'll find that nothing special happens. However, when you do the same for the Trick Debug, a panel appears to the left where you can configure the inputs of the piece. The piece's parameters. Parameters are info that goes to the piece in order to allow it to do its thing. Our debug trick sends out something to chat, so we need to know what that thing is. Take the target parameter and click one of the arrows. So your selected caster looks like it's pointing towards the Trick Debug. If you hold shift while placing a piece, you can see what types of parameters it needs or what type it sends out. This is useful so you can pair the right runes together. Ignore number parameter for now, we'll cover that later. Okay. So if we go here, caster. For testing, prints out target. None. Why has it got... Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on. Let's go back over that again. Oh. Okay. That's why. Very interesting. Okay, let's go. If you hold shift while looking at a piece, you can see what type of parameters it needs or what it needs to send out. This is useful. It's because it's missing an input. Ah. So that's the config, and I've just lost one of my pens. Okay, shift grid, control. So, okay. Whoa, that's a pretty big grid. So you can actually get really, really complicated. Target any, so maybe no. That's interesting. Why is that showing? Ah, a required parameter is not set for due to 2.6. So hang on. Spell has no tricks. Add trick debuff. How do we set with oh, hang on. He hits specify the target with the arrows in the deep. Oh, right, got it. Okay, so inscription successful. Bandwidth, okay, numbers. So now what? Yeah, so now what? Grab your spell and right click your spell. Okay. So. Aha. Now, so if we mouse over this and press C. We leveled up! Yay! Ah, so it's actually telling me about my entity. Okay, cool. Alright, tutorial level 2. Okay, so click. Let's talk about the number parameter we saw last time. Yes. You notice that the parameter has an extra option in the center. That means the parameter is optional. By selecting the center, you can disable it. In our case, the number parameter is simply a label of sorts. It can be useful if we have a more complex spell where we have multiple things being sent to chat. It requires a number, so let's give it one. We now have access to constant number piece. The constant number piece. Add the number parameter in your debug piece and add the number parameter to your debug piece and add a constant number piece to your grid and connect it to your debug piece. You can then set the number by clicking on the piece by typing the number with your keyboard. Right, so if I actually go here, we can just pop the... Okay, cool. So if we go to there, we put in a number. Did it tell us to actually put a bigger number than 0 or not? You can assume that in a more complex grid, not everything will be adjacent that it currently is. That's where connectors, another piece introduced here, comes in. The connectors do exactly as the number says. Allows a piece to connect to another like they're a wire. Once the spell node is in your rod, you don't have to take it out. Once the spell node is in your rod, you don't have to take it out to program it. Okay, I just didn't want to use overuse nodes. I was thinking you could probably just keep doing that. You'll transfer whatever the piece contains. You can make connectors line up with other connectors if what you need is far away. A single connector line can send the object that points to it to any other runes that are orientated to tap it. Remember, to level up, you need to make a spell using the piece highlighted in red. So you need your constant number piece, preferably alongside a debug trick from tutorial 1, but give the connectors a try as well. They'll be important later. So if I delete that, place I get it. So boom, boom. Level 3. All right. I'm actually digging this. I've never played with this mod whatsoever. This is cool. Right, learn. Okay. I know you're thinking, this is boring. I disagree, this is exciting. When do we start doing cool stuff? Well, now. It's time we introduce a trick that actually does some sort of interaction with the world. Bring in trick add motion, I think. This trick, as you'd expect, adds movement to an entity. It takes an entity, a vector, and a number constant, as you should have figured out already. Select a caster, returns an entity player, which if you'd use with your new trick add motion, you could use it to add movement to your player character. Oh. The vector is direction in which you want to be movement to be added, and the number constant is the speed you want to apply. Obviously, you can get this number by using a constant number. Add motion, entity look. We don't have any great tricks up our sleeve to get a vector for the trick, but we do have operator entity look, which gets us a vector corresponding to the direction the player is looking. So if we pass that onto the trick add motion, the player will then move in the direction they are looking. As for the number, go with 3 for now. You can change it, of course, but 3 is a good number. You notice when you modify the value of the constant, the numbers on the right change. These numbers are relevant now. These are the stats of your spell. Yes, we have chaos. But we're learning Psi as well, Kiwi. Because I didn't have enough chaos to actually get through to the I got my chaos collectors. I accidentally made one too many. But I don't have access to my chaos altar yet. Hey, not a problem, man. Not a problem. So we're learning about Psi right now. And we're going through the tutorial things. The stats for your spell match up to those of your rod, and if any of the spell stats are below the stats of the rod, you won't be able to cast the spell. Okay, fair enough. From top to bottom, the stats are follows: complexity, how many actions your spell has, constants, connectors, and debug tricks aren't counted. Potency, the power of the spell, you can increase the power of your tricks, this goes up, obviously. Cost, the amount of psi, the energy on the right of your screen, the spell's going to consume. No, it's not gated. I can make the alternate right now. I just didn't have enough chaos to because you need something like you needed 16 chaos essence per pylon you needed to make. You need to make two pylons, the passive and the powered. So you actually needed another, so 16, 24. I accidentally made another pylon, which I didn't really need to. And then the table itself, I just didn't quite have enough essence to do it. So, just for shits and giggles, while we were waiting, you only won at the start? Well, we've got enough chaos. Yeah, but actually let's go back to the quest. I'll show you. The chaos altar was actually locked behind the pylons. And the altar itself, chaos altar. I've only got like regular chaos essence, so I needed 4 chaos essence. I only had 3 at the time, so then we dived off into Psi for a bit. So, let's leave Psi for a little bit. I get the feeling I can feel like magical programming coming here. I mean, that's cool. But let's knock out the flight side of things. The dupe is really slow anyway. 4. The other thing you missed, Kiwi, was the rock washing system, which works alright. I swapped out from the smooth stone generator to making a cobblestone gen and putting a powered furnace there. It was quicker. Oh. Da 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 da. Actually, let's steal those 2. Not that. Didn't want that. Let's steal the diamonds. I got a feeling I need those. Coal coke I could probably get rid of, and stack another quartz. Alright, so let's put our spell nodes in there. Yeah, we're gonna put like Psy on the back burner. That's Chaos Essence. I want in. No, I didn't do the enriched yet. So that's the enriched. Right. Didn't I pick up any of the... I could have swore I did. I have too many crafting stations. So how would you overclock that? Or am I thinking a little bit too far ahead? Let's switch this track. It was starting to grind on my gears for a bit. Okay. So we have one of those. Okay, so we're going to place you here. How close does the burner pylons need to be? Because my idea is... yeah. Where's my hopper? Oh, that's right. I think I might need a new one. They shoot a puff? So a few blocks is fine. Oh, they go a long way? Okay. That's alright. My plan is... I mean, we can just put the passive one down here. Is stick that there. Get my rollers. I'm gonna climb on top of the... let's place it there. On top of the coke ovens, because we're gonna divert some coal. Oh, shit. Ray cannot parkour. Ray, I'd like to think he can parkour. There we go. Rollers. Yeah. Ah, really? So that's probably... yeah, let's come back in this way. Why did my... that's really weird. Why did my Psy like jump there for a second? I think it absorbed some of the damage. Really? Huh. That was weird. And that didn't go where I wanted it to. There we go. Now I just got to get my butt back up there. Okay, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. Turn round. Turn round. Turn it round, turn it around, turn it around. Gee whiz. Turn it right the way around. Mouse, come on, thank you. Oh, shit. Just realized. Yep. Okay, now we're good. It is passing over that hopper. I'm pretty sure that hopper's full. Yeah. Cool. Meow. Nice. So to get is it enriched chaos or just normal chaos? Chaos essence shard. Right. So shards go in there, a diamond, and okay, that's not too shabby. I wouldn't say it's overly slow, but it's a lot quicker, more or less. I mean, I imagine if you add more, if you like put more chaos pylons on there, it would help. And you can pipe it in and out. Yep. So you could like set things like with an auto crafter or what have you, and yeah. No, that is the max speed. That sucks. I mean, it's consistent. I'll give it that. At least you can have a bit in there. Okay. So so that's that. Claim that. Now, when it comes to the flight gem, only put flight on that gem. Okay, let's claim our quests here. Ah, snowballs, yay. Resonant rice, what the fuck? What do you do when you're home? Resonant rice. No fucking idea. I have no idea what resonant rice does. Maybe you could eat it? Yeah. Although the slime boots may come in handy. Right, so no, silent. So what gem should I actually use? Oh, okay. These BRBs. Chaos Pearls. Yeah. I want the biggest one. I want the biggest one I can possibly get. Oh no, hang on, they're all different. They're all different. But they're all the same. Ah. So it just all it needs is whatever color you think is appropriate. I mean, we could go black diamond if we really wanted to, but we need a lot more chaos essence. A lot more. So let's put that back on the back burner. Let's go back to Psy. So I want so the caster, add motion, the target, the direction is hang on. Delete. So that's got to be have that. What are you looking for now? A parameter is not set. 0? Ah, that's okay. Yep. No, that's not right. I don't think we need these. Maybe I'm going back the wrong way. Entity look. Then not entity look. I want entity move. Speed of 3. So parameter is still not set. Ah. This requires programming. Okay, hang on. Okay. It gets us the power of the players. If we pass that into our trick add motion. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Takes an entity, a vector and a number constant. Select a character. Okay, yep. So select a character. Add motion. The target comes from there. If we put a constant number of 3. Welcome back. Speed. And then the direction of that one. What are you missing now? Our parameter is not set. Ah. I think I understand. Connector. Uh-huh. So that gets from there. So the target. Yes! Okay. I think I've got it. So the trick is add motion. It's getting the direction. Okay, yep. So we call it jump. Steal that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I caused myself damage. That wasn't very nice. That hurts. Oh. It probably hurts because I don't have the side to do the spell? Is that why? I need food. I need some food. Or no other mob there to hurt. Okay. Learn. Right. Do you like explosions? Of course you do. Let's make the spell that explodes the block the player is looking at. For this, we're going to need the trick explode. This takes a vector and a number constant, similar to the trick add motion. This constant is the power of the trick. The vector is where you want the explosion to happen. We already used the operator entity look, but that gives us a vector that's very short. If we use that, the explosion would be happening in our face. Instead, we want to use an operator vector ray trace. The operator then takes a position and array both vectors from the position from which the player position acquirable through operator. Okay, from position which will be the player's position acquirable through, yep. The operator extends the ray parameter vector until it collides with the block in the world. Note, operator entity position returns a vector whose Y value is 1.6 higher than usual if used on a player. Therefore, if we use alongside operator entity look, we can find out where the player is looking at and create an explosion there. One thing that we have to keep in mind is the fact that the spells are to a range of 32 blocks from their focal point. In our case, the player casting the spell. Our explosions can't be farther than 32 blocks away from the player. Lastly, the error suppressor piece does exactly as it describes. If something goes wrong while casting your spell, you get an error in your chat telling you what went wrong. Sometimes that can get annoying when you know a spell that has a possible failure state. In that case, throw in an error suppressor anywhere in your spell's grid and the errors will be gone. This will be your last basic tutorial. From here, you'll be able to pick various things as you level up. Have fun. Right. I think I know why that... No, it did actually... That still did hurt. So... Okay, so let's clear this. So we want to explode. So the position we want to gain from vector raycast so the position comes from there. The position from the raycast, I believe, comes from the no. Raycast from where the entity is looking from, and the entity that's looking from there is our caster. Raycast entity target is coming from the caster. Five of 4, which is this one here. Alright, so the power, we give it a... where's my numbers? Constant, say 3. Power comes from the bottom. Parameter is not set. Position ray. I think that needs from the caster. Parameter is facing an invalid piece. 4 of 4. Max number. So that's got to have, say, 16. Spell has no tricks. Right. So the position's coming from that one. Let's say place a connector. Set that. Whoops. 3. Parameter is facing an invalid piece. I think I've done something wrong here. Okay. Takes a vector and a number constant, similar to, yeah, okay. The vector is where you want the explosion to happen. It gives us a vector really short. If we use that, okay, ray trace. The operator takes position and array, both vectors from the position, which will be the player's position, acquirable through that. The operator entity position. The operator extends the array parameter until it collides with the world. Therefore, if we use it alongside the operator entity look, we find out where the player is looking at. Ah. I thought that's what I did. Oh. Oh. That needs to be there. And that needs to be there. No? Facing an invalid piece. Max number of 16. The ray is getting from the entity look of the spellcaster. Goes boom. Doesn't have max number. Delete. Let's see if that throws an error now. No, it still says facing an invalid piece. Is facing an empty cell. 6 of 4. Ah. So if I actually... No. So that gets its position from the vector ray cast. That we set as a constant of, say, 3. We don't want a big explosion. Power comes from there. That is missing... is facing an invalid piece. We can't put the explode thing there? Maybe that's the thing. Spell has no tricks. Because he gets the position from there. Power of 16. Hang on. Position comes from the caster. The ray comes from where the entity is looking from the caster. Oh, hang on. Ah. Delete that. That is... Alright. Select the caster. Get the position from the caster. So that gets the target from the caster. Boom! Programming! And I want to swap these numbers around. Three. Oh, what? Alright, fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's more scripting than anything else, yeah. And this is not good, this is not good. I'm hoping this comes back. Please come back. Oh, shit. I wish I could track down this memory leak. I'm up to 12 gig again. We started out at 4. 1 hour and 40 minutes ago. We started out at 4 gig. Now we're up at fucking 12 again. We may have to go back and look at my Java arguments. In fact, I highly suspect I'd probably be good at scripting if given the language, if I could learn it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a hole where my memory just disappears. I mean, I am using the Java launcher, right? Dots, are you running any arguments, like garbage cleanup or whatnot? Because let's throw all this out. I do want... No, whatever Twitch puts in. Okay. Let's try it. But you have put in Optifine to save some memory. I just want to double check. Yeah. Something is causing a memory leak. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's something. I mean, I've trimmed out a few fluff mods. Ooh. Oh no, we are. All right, so we're no longer running like the verbose garbage collection. So it's going to make it a little harder to track down stuff with that. It's interesting that my total amount of memory that's there is not 12 gig. Oh, thanks, Bales. Someone recommending Visual VM in a Reddit thread. Visual VM. How to find memory leaks using Visual VM. Ah. Oh, I've tried Visual. Okay, well that's good. I don't remember using it. Back when yeah, that's right. Back when I added arguments for trash collection, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not as if nobody else has had this problem. There's a lot of like he said, she said kind of things of how to fix these things. Ba 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 da ba. All right. Yeah, there's more than a few. Have you tried removing factory tech in a duplicate instance? No. I mean, we could definitely do that. Like, copy it over and just wholesale just delete it and see what happens. I don't think you can honestly blame factory tech. That is true. I mean, if I wanted to actually completely take factory tech out of everything, I'd have to delete my whole base because it's infected everywhere. Do you think maybe it might be the pulse pistons? Because they're constantly checking whether it's got an item in front of it to push something into there. Moving entities could be the base cause. That kind of sucks. Actually, what we could... I am working on a... yeah, true. But even when my factory tech area was completely shut down, I was still getting memory leaks then. And I wasn't moving items around though. But yeah, but how does Buildcraft pipes work with things? Are they moving entities within their pipes, or how does that work? Yeah, I was getting leaks before Buildcraft, obviously. Actually, let's search for... That just gives me an idea. Maybe immersive engineering may have had a problem like this. Because... they do this very similar thing. True. Yeah. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything in the first page, like doing a search for immersive engineering and its memory leak, so... But there definitely is one. I've actually go from a third of the memory used to all of it. And it doesn't take that long. In saying that, the last mega stream that we had, the Sunday just gone, managed to go 8 hours without memory leak. Well, until the memory leak got to the point where I couldn't do anything. That was a whole 8 hours. Alright, it's definitely, it's... Okay, actually, what it's now actually dumping... It is dumping, like, memory there. It wasn't doing that before. Because basically it's going up to about 5... yeah, going up nearly 6, then it just dumps back down. I reckon it might be a mod. Maybe it's the foam fix or whatever that Pix was using. Maybe that might do something. Actually, that feels smoother, to be quite frank. Alright. What? Oh. Uh-huh, what? Why is that not copying? What am I doing wrong? That's debug, that's jump. Oh. Ah. 3. Okay. That's it. Oh, I actually need the one back in. Your rod's stats are too weak to cast this spell. Oh. But, yeah, as I said before, I wasn't actually getting like the memory ramp ups and then dump back to third. I wasn't getting that. So that's actually interesting. F3. What's old F3 doing? So, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I mean, I've never really got more than 60 FPS in Minecraft, so So if I want that, let's change that constant number to say 1. So we're going to take our fireball out. Oh, hang on. That's the power, the position. I want that. Oh shit! I honestly could have had a fireball that was actually really, really nasty. 32. Right. Now can we do that one? Oh. I'm glad I didn't point that at anything I wanted. That would be great for mining. I'm so glad I didn't point that at somewhere and it didn't have that much power. Oh my. Alright, so whatever is going on mod-wise, I was not getting that memory dump. Admittedly, I was just getting like a very stable like memory usage. This is actually just going in a nice little wave here. Memory's ramping up, gets to about 60%, and then dumps back down to 30. So maybe that's a thing. What's shift? I'm just looking at what's going on with the pie chart there. Now that seems to be pretty pretty stable actually. No, my entity count stays pretty stable actually. I mean, yeah, it's pretty constant at about 270, which is decent. I'll give it that. It is decent. Now there was that lag spike. Yeah, so I'm getting that little lag spike when it decides to. Can I actually set that maximum amount of like memory to less than 6 gig, so it dumps like more regularly, and it's not quite so much of a jar. I think I may have to do a little bit of investigation on what Pixel's optimization programs are all about. Anyhoozle, it's about time to wrap this stream up. Thanks guys for coming along and our little magical, mystical exploration about things. Psy looks really interesting. I probably won't do much with like exploding things, but I want to do a little bit more, maybe with like the movement side of things. Maybe make a spell for that. I'm probably going to, actually, I probably won't be playing Minecraft a lot tomorrow or until tomorrow's stream, because I'm picking up Monster Hunter World tomorrow morning, and I'll probably be playing that all tomorrow. Exactly, Kiwi, exactly. So yeah, I'll be picking that. If you want to join me on PlayStation Network, it's Ray_Attack. if you want to find me there. But yeah, I will be playing Monster Hunter World most of tomorrow. And probably tomorrow night. And whenever I'm not playing other things, because it looks like a very fun game to play. And I want to get my money's worth out of it because it's expensive as hell. Alright guys, well, I've been Raytac. I'll see you next time.